Hey everybody, this is Sean with Gamer.com. We are in the backcountry of Colorado testing out MSR's new lineup of 4-season tents. This is a remote 3-person, 4-season tent. There's a remote 2-person tent as well. So this is, as you can tell, a very sizable tent. It is 75 inches wide by 88 inches long with a height of 44 inches in the center. So that will create space for 3 adults to live in the tent through some pretty heinous storm pretty comfortably. So we were really curious, could you fit 3 long, wide sleeping pads in here for ultimate comfort? And yes you can. So the 88 inches is more than sufficient for a 6 foot and 6 foot plus people, and 3 25-inch wide pads fit in here just perfectly, so you can have the ultimate comfortable surface in here for waiting out storms and such. So the tent itself is very livable, obviously. What makes it a 4-season tent and why is it resilient in weather conditions? Primarily the architecture and these poles. This is new from Easton. These are their silicone poles. It's not carbon graphite, it's not aluminum. It's a composite material woven in different directions to create a very resilient pole that, as you can tell, you can compress it and it will come right back to shape right away. On paper, this is 80% stronger than aluminum or carbon graphite, and so you can bend these poles all the way around, tip to tip, and they won't snap. So you can imagine if you were handling a lot of snow load on here, you can handle that. You can compress a little bit, and then once you get the load off there, pop back to shape. Also, you'll notice there's 2 pre-bent poles right here. There's this little junction right here. So you have 2 poles across over the middle, and there's 2 pre-bent poles right here, creating good structural integrity, 4 points of contact around the tent, and so a very good architecture to handle snow and wind loads. So that is the outside tent. The tent itself, it's made of 20 denier ripstop nylon, and then the floor is a very robust material, 10,000 millimeter waterproof rating, a PU coating on that as well, so you can put that right in the snow. They have a footprint optional. I don't think you need it. You can just put that right in the snow and you're good to go. There's 2 equal-sized D doors on either side, and as you can tell, it's got this screen right here. You'll see a mesh, so you can open this up all the way down and tie it back right here to allow for great ventilation through the tent, or you can have it buttoned up in the middle of a pretty nasty blizzard. So this is the inner tent. You can put the vestibule rainfly on, and so you can see the full features of this tent. Stay tuned. Here we have the MSR Remote 3 setup, rainfly on top of the inner tent, and you can see this very large vestibule that this front has. So there's this pole right here goes into the pole sleeve to create this ginormous vestibule. In it, you'll see a couple of attachment points. We have our lantern on one more right there, and you see the storm flaps right there. You can bury in the inside or outside. Really cool feature that I liked was there are these Velcro attachment points to attach the fly to the tent body to create even more taut pitch. And then there are numerous guy out points. You'll see 4 on this side, 4 on the other side, and then goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4 more on here, and then a really cool one right here. It's actually welded to the inside and outside, so it'll create a nice taut pitch for the whole tent. Boom. Here is the rear of the tent, another vestibule. You'll notice it's a lot smaller than the front, and that's totally okay. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how to properly ventilate this tent. So it has 2 zippers, one up, one low, and a storm flap right there. I have it open right there, but again, there's nothing to really keep it open per se. So my goal is to try and get air through here to cross flow through the tent and out the front. So report back on how that goes. The only other gripe I have so far is they did not seem to provide enough stakes to properly stake it out. So just to stake out the fly itself, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stakes total. Now if they're to include stakes to properly guide out, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. So, and then if you really wanted to guide out properly, utilizing all the guide out points, you're probably looking at 20 more stakes. But I'll try to pick appropriately where to stake it out to get the most bang for the buck with the ones that are provided, and it's a very nice pitch so far. But if I was in more inclement weather, I would definitely want more stakes to properly do it. So there it is, the MSR Remote 3 4-season tent set up all the cool features. And of course, we'll have all the further specs on the review below on engearment.com.